Hello all, I am Dr. Anand Nayyar, PhD in Computer Science. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Gyan with Anand Nayyar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned to all the technology videos on Linux administration, open source, Windows administration, embedded systems, Kali Linux, simulations, big data, machine learning, programming, deep learning, IoT, virtualization, unboxings and many more. If you want to know more about the details of my video, you can click on the playlist and you can find more details of the videos on which I make on my YouTube channel. If you want to know more about my research, you can go to Google Scholar and you can search my name Dr. Anand Nayyar and you can find all my research papers over here. And similarly, you can even go to researchgate.net and you can find my detailed profile and even my level of research over here, and you can find all the coordinates of my current research scenarios on this website. And similarly, you can even go to google.com and you can search my name as Anand Nayyar and you can find my website and every coordinates of my research, everything over this search. So I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned. Gyan with Anand Nayyar, your ultimate resource for technology. Thank you. Hello researchers, how are you? I hope you are fine and doing well. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to install RedCore Linux on Oracle VirtualBox. Now, before we dive in the installation part of RedCore Linux, that is the latest version 18.01 with LXQT, we should first of all understand what is RedCore Linux. Now, as you can see that I have already opened the website, that is redcorelinux.org, which is the official website, and I will be leaving the link of this website in the description below. So what is RedCore Linux? It is a distribution which is based on Gentoo Linux, stable and some unstable, and a continuation of now defunct, that is Kogan Linux. Kogan Linux itself was a distribution based initially on Ceylon Linux and later on Gentoo Linux, and was developed by Roggent Operating System Development Group since 2011. However, after 5 years of development, Roggent Operating System Development Group decided to discontinue Kogan Linux in November 2016, and so the RedCore Linux was born. So which means that it is one of the most young operating systems in Linux. So why and for who and how it is built, you can find all the information over here, and it is basically targeted towards casual Linux and desktop users, and sometimes to even workstation based power users, and it nicely covers your gaming, multimedia, office and internet browsing needs. And how it is built? It is built basically on Gentoo Linux, which is stage 3, and it is containing everything which you can expect from Linux today. So in order to download, you have the options, like there are different options on the website like news, bugs, download, contact and wiki. So you can just click on download. So this website will be opening. I will be also leaving the link of this website in the description below. So https redcorelinux.org/download, and you can find that in order to start with the operating system, you have to give them a username and password, which is both RedCore, and you can download this distribution by clicking on the link like this. So I will be using the first link which I've already downloaded on my desktop. So you can see that on my operating systems I've already downloaded the RedCore Linux. So if I right click and I click on properties, you see that it is about 2.59 GB, which means approximately 2.660 gigabytes of distribution, which makes it very quite hefty. So let's go with the VirtualBox, and you can see that this is the latest version of Oracle VMware VirtualBox Manager, which is available right now, and I will be using this in order to install RedCore Linux. So I just click on new and I just type the name, that is RedCore Linux 2018. So whatever name you want to give, you can give. So type will be Linux, and the version, because it is based on Gentoo and it is 64-bit, so I just click on Gentoo and 64-bit. So I click on next and I allocate the RAM, that is 2048, which is about 2 GB of RAM, because I'm having 8 GB on my laptop, so 2 GB will be enough for us. So click on next. I click on create the virtual hard disk now, and I click on next. So everything is like that. So I just allocate 30 GB of hard disk drive to RedCore Linux, and I click on create. Now before we proceed, we have to give some settings to this machine. So click on settings. Or even what you can do, you can just right click over here and click on settings. So click on advanced. So just bi-directional the share clipboard, and drag and drop should be also bi-directional. If you want to give some description of this virtual machine, you can even write, or it depends on you. So click on system. So over here I just off the floppy disk and I just click on optical and I make it downstairs to hard disk drive, and I click on processor and I make it 2, and I enable PAE/NX in order to have some extensible virtualization features, and I click on display. So you can see that everything is being set out, and if you click on storage, click on this empty and I just browse, that is choose virtual disk. So I just go to my desktop and I just go to operating systems where it is downloaded. So I click on RedCore Linux, that is 1801, which is right now the most available till date downloadable version on filming this video. So I click on open and I just click on network, which should be open, that is NAT adapter, it is good. So I click on OK. So everything is now set and we are ready to fire this RedCore Linux. So let's click on start and you will find that it is a very beautiful Linux which is seen, you can see. So I just closed it and I click on view and I click on full screen. So you can see that the options have come, that is start RedCore, advanced options, language selection, keyboard selection. So first of all, before installing it, we have to click on start, because we have to first of all boot into the live mode, and then from the live mode we will be going towards the installation mode. So I just press enter. So you can see that everything looks red because it is RedCore, so everything will look red, good and beautiful. So let it boot because it will not take much time to boot. So let's wait for this thing to complete. So once it comes to the login screen, it will demand the username and password. So as I've already shown you on the website that the username is RedCore and the password is RedCore. So let's fill over there. So let us wait. It can take some time. So you can see that welcome to localhost.local domain. So let's go with the username as RedCore and password as RedCore. So I click on login. Okay, so now it is logged in. Okay, so you can see that it is making the proper screen, so it is good. So we can have better visuality on filming this video. Okay, so a cool music has been gone. Okay, so now you can see that at a beautiful high definition based wallpaper, you see that 1801 RedCore Intercross. So you can see some options over here, and even this is the start. You can see that everything is over there. So I will be covering this everything late in this video, but the first thing is that first of all we should start with the installer. So what we have to do is to double click on this installer. So you can see a beautiful window has come. So it is demanding the first interface as language, that is English United States. It is good. So if you are in different country, if you are in different language stream, you can change the language from this option. So everything over here very clean, very easy, and it supports tons of languages, so no need to worry. So click on next. So I just go and I click on my area, that is Vietnamese. So just click on next, and English USA, it will be good for me. So click on next and I just click on erase disk, that is also good. So I just click on next and it is giving me my distribution, what is my name. So I am here. So the name of the PC, if you want to change, you can change, and I just go with the administrator account also, and I just type the password. So you can give the strong password, whatever you want to have, it should be there. So click on next and it will give you all the details whatever we have filled till from here to here. So click on next and click on install now. So it will take some time to install. So till it installs, let us pause the video for some time. Okay, so let us place over here. So you can see that almost 81% it is being done, and now it is starting the routine to create initram fs, and it will not take much time to now complete. And depending on your system speed, RedCore Linux can take about 5 minutes to even 25 minutes depending on its installation. So there is no lag, there is no crashing of the system on on VirtualBox, and even you can install it on VMware also. And now you can see that it is installing some packages which are required, like I have already shown you at the beginning. And once it completes, I will be giving you some overview of the desktop, as well as I will be telling you how to enable VMware or the VirtualBox guest editions on RedCore Linux. So let's wait for some more time in order to get it completed. So again, you can see that Gentoo Linux is again producing lots of Linux, like we have RedCore, and it is very young Linux because not very much old and very stable. Firms are very active, and when I was testing, even I have implemented it into my some real-time environments, and it is working beautifully well from last 10 to 15 days. And it will take some more time for me to do some stress testing and you can say some hardcore testing on RedCore Linux. And soon I will be making some more videos based on RedCore Linux to deploy some servers like mail server, DHCP server on my YouTube channel. So let's wait for it to get complete because it can take some more time. So it is about 92%. So I think so it will not take much more time now. We should get it done now. So now you can see that it has installed successfully on the computer, and now what we have to do is to just tick on this restart now and click on done. So it will reboot, and after that we will be logging in with the user of my name, that is Anand, which I have created. So first of all, I will be giving you a detailed overview of the desktop, what it is all about and what features it is creating. So you can see that a beautiful red screen has come. So let's press enter on the first option. So OpenRC is there, so everything is going on very fine. All events are started beautifully. So everything going on fine. So Samba server is inbuilt into it. We no need to have to reinstall, and which means that it can be easily connected from Windows share to Linux share. Okay, so you can see that welcome to Anand PC, and here's the username of my name, and my name is the password. So I just press enter. Okay, so now you can see that it has loaded beautifully. So opening song is very beautiful. I love this song. So let's first of all click over here. So you can see that lots of things are installed, like accessories, games, graphics, internet, office, LibreOffice is there, programming, RedCore Linux, which is having some detailed documentation, RedCore Git repositories, and even the homepage. So sound and multimedia, we have tons of options. Even the VLC media player is inbuilt loaded. So if we click on systems tools, so Q terminal, everything is working fine. And even the Wine programs is also there, and preferences, so we can do for some settings of the desktop. And even if I click on desktop, let's see what we have. So you can see that wallpaper stretch to fill. So we have different types of wallpapers. So let's go with slideshow. So if you want to go for slideshow, you can even go with the wallpapers folder, and even if you go to advanced, you can apply for that also. So lots of options. So first of all, we have to go to Q terminal with the system. So here we have the Q terminal. So let's go with the first command, that is who am I, which is Anand. So let's go with the login of the root, so su space minus, and do the same password which I have given as a part of administrator when I was installing. So it's my name again, so who am I, so you can see it is root. So let's go with the IP address of this machine. So you can see that over here we have 10.0.2.15, which is the default NAT. But if you want to boot or connect this machine to the Windows machine, so change that NAT to bridged mode. So let's check the connectivity by pinging to Google 3 times. So it is perfectly fine. So let's go for this thing, that is hostname CTL. Okay, so it is not there. So let's go with the release version details. So let's cat /etc/gen2 release. So you can see that RedCore 1801 Intercross, it is the name of the unique name of this Linux. If you have installed 1710, which was the previous version, it was called HelvitOS. So let's go with this command, cat /etc/lsb-release. Okay, so it is not there. So let's go with this, checking the status /init.d/VirtualBox guest additions, and let's type status. So you can see that the status is started. So let's check the process also. So ps minus space ef. So let's go with this, that is grep -I. So let's list the vbox. So you can see that everything is being started beautifully. So which means that virtual. So let me give you this. So which means that the VirtualBox services are running very beautifully into this. So in this video I have demonstrated how to install RedCore Linux on Oracle VirtualBox. So do give this a shot, do like this video, do subscribe to my channel, and even you can comment me where you want to implement, and even you can give me your request. I will be giving you my details of the website, my email, all below in the description below of this video. So even if you have any issues or problems if you are facing, or even you want to ask me anything, just email me, write to my email, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.